the reviewer, the review, the reviewer, the reviewer, the reviewer, the review, the reviewer, the reviewer, the reviewer.
What's going on, y'all? The reviewer is here, and I'm back to give y'all this album review of Dru Money called Never Enough. Now, if y'all not aware of who Dru Money is, Dru Money was an artist that was from North Charleston or Charleston, South Carolina. He was probably one of my personal favorite rappers from Charleston. This is his only album under Grindout Records. I also want to say rest in peace to Dru Money. And I remember I heard him on the Grindout Records compilation, and I thought he was like dope, man. He was probably, I was like, man, this dude can rip, man. And he could have sing too. This is the real deal right here. And this is him right here, if in case, you know. I'm gonna give the guys the credit who made the beats for the album. This was Hubie D, Twin D, Palmetto Sounds, Smokin' Joe, DJ Squeeky, and Shorty Peasy. Alright? And as for the features, I'll say the features as I go along with the tracks. Alright, so let me zoom it in a little bit. Alright, so let's go with the songs now. The first one is called Intro. This features Hoover. That beat is bumping. You already know when that beat came in, I was like, oh man, he about to rip. Y'all know that singing Money, 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 that song. They got that sample from there, and then Dru Money comes through with some dope vocals on there, man. He lays it down on this track, and the beat is nice as well. The next one is I Got Paper, and this track is bumping, man. I remember I used to play the hell out of this track back in the day, man. It has that guitar sound with the beat, and y'all know I love instrumentals with guitar sounds in it, man. It's just something that gets me with it. Dru comes through with some dope vocals, man, and he kind of sings on the hook as well. Possibly, I would say this is probably one of the better tracks off of the album. The next one is called Murder Man Dance. This track goes in as well. Dru comes through with some nice vocals. If y'all know what Murder Man Dance means, I ain't even gonna get into it with it. So it's a nice track as well. Bustin' That Haters. This is a nice track as well. This features Low Trigger. Also, I personally know him too. Low Trigger, shout out to him. This track is pretty nice. I kind of don't like the hook. If y'all heard the hook before, y'all will probably understand why. But if you get past the hook, then the song is really nice though. Low Trigger comes through with a nice verse. Dru Money does well on this song here. The beat is pretty laid back. Front to the Back. This features DSGB. If y'all don't know what that means, that down south Georgia boys, Pastor Troy group. This track is pretty dope. It's a slower tempo song. Dru come through with some nice vocals. The rest of the camp does well with the lyrics. The beat is kind of like crunk a little bit, you know. I ain't gonna say too crunk, but it's a little crunk. Act Right. I remember when this song played. I remember this song on the radio, and I was like, oh man, this dude getting play on the radio now, man. This is on Z93 Jams. If y'all familiar with that. If y'all from Charleston, y'all know what Z93 Jams is. You know what I mean? So this song was actually played on the radio one time, and Act Right. This song is pretty much he rapping about a female, about if she act right, he'll give her the world, but if not, you won't get anything, basically. And Dru comes through with some pretty nice, solid vocals, and the beat is pretty solid. The next one is called My Folks. This song is dope, man. I remember hearing this song, I was in a daze, man. This features Dirty Dave. Shout out to him as well. This track goes in. I can't remember who sings the hook, but I love this track right here, man. I mean, this was probably one of my personal favorites off of the album. Dirty Dave come through with some nice vocals. If y'all remember him, he has a couple of mixtapes or albums as well. Dru comes through with some dope lyrics as well, man. He goes in on this track. The next one is called No Drama. Oh my God, are y'all ready, man? This features Apostle Paul, Mr. Taylor, 211 Boys. Then this track goes in, man. This is like a get buck, get crunk type song, man. And Dru comes through with some dope flows. Apostle Paul does well. Mr. Taylor come through with that crazy rugged verse that he's known for. The rest of them does really good on this track right here. That beat is so hypnotizing, man. If you hear it, you'll know what I'm talking about. Then I'm gonna go down to Ain't No Hope. This track goes hard too, man. This is probably another one of my personal favorites off of the album. Dru comes through singing a little bit on the hook. This features Dirty Dave and Tone T. And the beat is nice. The lyrics are on point though. Dirty Dave comes through with a nice verse. Tone T does a great job on this song, man. So I'm a Hustler. This is a dope track as well. This is produced by DJ Squeeky. Hence he shout him out on the track. This beat goes in. I'm a Hustler. You know, they coming through. Dru Money coming through with the dope vocals, all that good stuff, man. This is another one of the best tracks off of the album, for real. Whip It Up. This track goes hard too. This features Dirty Dave. Now, I know a lot of people may not like this song, but I find it really hypnotizing, man. The hook goes in. Dirty Dave comes through with some dope vocals, man. Dru does the same thing as well. I'm definitely feeling this one right here. I remember I played this song probably like a few times in a row at least when I heard it. It's like a fast tempo track, by the way. Next one is called Going About Your Business. This features a gang of people. Clover G, Lucky Lou, Skinny Pimp, DJ Squeeky, LOC, and Tone T. This is another dope track right here. All of them come through with some nice verses. All of them did great off of this song, man. Definitely one of my favorites off of the album. Then the next one is called, I'm gonna go down to So Serious. This is a nice track from Dru Money, man. And he's talking about the dope game or the rap game, I can say. And I'm like, man, this is a track that you should sit down and listen to the lyrics that Dru is spitting on here, man. And the hook is nice too, the way he's singing on there and all that good stuff. The next one is called Game So Cold. This features Kaifo. I heard Kaifo did have a solo album out. I will peep that out soon. But this song is nice and laid back. They pretty much talking about the dope game or the rap game, I should say. And they saying that they ain't got no heart and all that. Dru come through with some pretty good verses. Kaifo come through with a nice verse. I always like the way he flow on here, man. He kind of like laid back with his. So another nice track from Dru Money, man. And then the next one is called, the song is called Never Enough. It's a really nice track. It kind of reminds me of some type of motivational song. You know what I'm saying? So they saying all the money he's getting, he's saying it's never enough. Hence you can see the plate of money and he's like, that ain't enough. He want more. So I say to myself, it's a motivational track. Dru comes through with some pretty good verses there, talking about that type of content. And then the last one is just a throwback tracks, I would say, and it's a bonus. So it has some songs that supposed to be coming out soon. I believe Low Trigger raps on there, and I'm not sure if any of these songs even came out, but it's a good way to end off the album. All right, that's all the songs that I reviewed for this album. To rate this out of a 10, I will probably give this up like a 9, man. 9 out of a 10. This is a really dope album from Dru Money, man. This right here is considered a Chucktown classic. If there was like a top 5 Charleston albums, this should definitely be up there, man. I know a lot of people like Pacino Dino Dumbin' Out is considered a Chucktown classic, but I think this one right here is really dope. There's not really any songs I can skip. You know, there's not really any. I can just play this album all the way through with no problem. So with that being said, the beat selection on there is on point. He has a good bit of people featured on this album. But like I said, he got Skinny Pimp, DJ Squeeky, you know, from Memphis, DSGB from Georgia, and many others, man. Like, you can't go wrong with it. This album, I believe someone has the full upload on YouTube. Find that link. So if you want to get the actual CD, good luck with that, because it's not on the streams. So with that being said, peep it out when you get a chance. And again, to me, this is one of my personal favorite albums from Charleston. Again, rest in peace. Shout out to all the producers. Shout out to all the features. All right. Much love to the real folks. And I'll be on here back with another review. All right. Peace out, guys.